Hello everybody, at today's What If Naruto was a Saiyan Part fucking 2. Let's begin. Naruto was in the class. This time he didn't like Sakura because Saiyan's like strong-natured one. It's not gonna be Hinata too, because she's so goddamn shy. I mean, like, what the fuck? She's so goddamn fucking shy. So, not Hinata, not fucking Sakura, useless goddess of uselessness, and of course not fucking Ino. Nice. Now let's fucking continue this shit. Naruto sitting in the class with him chatting with Sasuke. Sasuke even saw seeing that he got the lowest grade in mental. He still had a lot in the others, but somehow he was dead last because of something. Plot. Simple. How can I fucking make Naruto OP without getting him with getting him on the team? Plot. That's my ultimate weapon. So because of this, he just chatted with him, seeing him as his ultimate rival, something he needed to overcome to beat Itachi. And he said, "Someday, Naruto, I will kick your ass." Naruto said, being even more dumb than before because Goku was so fucking dumb that he couldn't even do a simple math problem. And then Naruto said, "I don't know what that means." Sasuke said, "Oh my god, you are so damn dumb." 1 plus 1. Naruto had his brain explode. Literally. He had steam coming out of his ears. Sasuke dropped at this and he said, "Sometimes I think that you are the dumbest man alive." And then Naruto said, "What does dumb mean?" Sasuke said, Of course, because you are." After this, Naruto said, "Anyways, can we talk about fighting?" Sasuke wanted to test out his genius in fighting, and he said, "What's the best way to kill someone if he was 100 feet away?" That's complicated, but it's very easy. You should blind your opponent first if he had the advantage in melee and range. Because of this blinding, your opponent will be blind. Have a few seconds. If you had a strength that can rip through him when he is in his weakened state, then you do it. And if you had speed enough to cross it in this few seconds, then do it. And rip a hole through his stomach. If he was able to survive it because he had extreme regeneration, then do him an attack that can kill all atoms so he won't regenerate. But if he can regenerate just from having a soul or mental mind, then kill it. If he can regenerate even without having a soul, then you're fucking screwed. Sasuke Sword dropped that down insane intelligence he had in combat, and he said, "You can fucking do a math problem in combat that anyone can do, and you still can't calculate 1 plus 1? What kind of insane shit are you?" Naruto said, "What is insane?" Sasuke said, "Oh yeah, I forgot. You are dumb." Sakura said, "Oh, look at the demon. He is so dumb that Sasuke can sword drops at him a lot." Sasuke said, "At least he isn't a weak shit like you, Sakura. If you weren't a fanga and you're a weak shit, I would have actually considered making you a friend." After this, Naruto looked at Sasuke seriously and he said, "Listen, I want to ask you a question." After this, Kakashi came and he, "Alright kids, come to me." After this, he made them come to him. And because of this, Naruto came and he said, "Wow, look at him. He looks like a masked man. He also had a strong key signature." Kakashi said, "I don't have key, Naruto. I haven't reached that state yet." Sasuke said, "Key? What is that?" Kakashi said, "You will learn about it later." After this, the Sasuke caused into the rooftop. Sasuke's interaction wasn't emo. It was way better than it was in the original canon. And Sakura's one was still the same useless shit. Well, not the one was the different one, and he said, "I like training, eating, and practicing, and I like sparring with my rival." Sasuke said, "If you mean by sparring by literally one shutting me to the ground, then you're right. I like it too, to make myself stronger." That said, "You are weird." Sasuke said, "Say the one who can't even do 1+1. Kashi was swift-jumping and he said in his mind, "He isn't like what I expected. He isn't going after revenge for Itachi that much. Actually, he looks like he already moved on. I think it's for the better for the village if he did that." And then he said, "Alright kids, you will all come back tomorrow for for us to start." When Kakashi goes, Naruto said to Sasuke, "Will we spar?" Sasuke smirked when he said, "Don't expect me to go down this easily this time. I've achieved a new power." Naruto said, "Oh, what kind of chakra or key is it?" Sasuke said, "I don't know about that key stuff yet, but I've achieved another chakra nature." Naruto said, "Oh, is it lightning?" Sasuke said, "You are a genius in combat. It is lightning." Naruto said, "Ooh, so you can do lightning jutsus." So now, oh really? That's very good. I say that you mixed it with your fire nature. It has a very, very good effect." Sasuke said, What?" Naruto said, "Here, let me show you. Even it had sounds at very good speed, at very fast speed, faster than even the elite Ambus." And then he said, "Fire, lightning style, lightning, fire, dragon." And then after this came the dragon made of lightning and fire. Sasuke was jealous a bit at this and he said, "Damn, how can you be so dumb yet so smart?" Naruto said, "I don't know what you're talking about." Sasuke said, "I feel like you are acting dumb. Sometimes I see you like a genius and the other time you're an absolute maniac. A moron that can't even calculate 1, 2, 3. Naruto said, "I don't know." "Your words are funny, magic man." Sasuke said, "Oh, kill me, you son of a..." But after this he chased down Naruto with him running away very goodly, not even letting Sasuke touch him the next fucking day. Naruto was sitting and he said, it's boring. Sasuke said, alright, so what do you do for fun? Naruto said, crush rocks with my hand. Sasuke said, I don't mean that, you moron. What do you do for fun? Training? I don't fucking mean that, you moron. What do you do for fun? Training? Fuck. You moron. You moron is so damn stupid. Your moron brain is so damn stupid. But I thought, I don't know what moron brains means, but okay. After this, so Sasuke said, you're really a maniac. After this, Naruto said, I don't know what you're talking about, Magic Man. After this, just Sasuke wanted to yell at him that he was a dumb idiot, but Kakashi came after this and he said, oh, Naruto, you are saying that you train. Would you like to show your training results? After this, Naruto appeared behind him and he had the belts in his hand and he said, is that enough? Kakashi's sweat dropped with worry and he said, yeah, that's more than enough. I didn't even see you move. Sasuke said, welcome to my world, Magic Man. Naruto said, if he is your Magic Man, then he is my triple Magic Man. All of them were dropped at him, and Kakashi said, I really will need to die like you, Obito. Of course he said that very lowly. But not to hear that, and he said, who's Obito? Kakashi said, oh, no one. Sasuke said, isn't that an Uchiha? Kakashi said, whatever. Sakura said, can we go on a date, Sasuke-kun? After this, Naruto said, what does the can mean? Doesn't that mean that you are telling him, brother, can you go on a date with your brother? Sasuke said, God damn it, Naruto, it doesn't mean that. And no, fuck you, Sakura, I'm not going on that date. Kakashi said, what have the fucking hell have I gotten myself into? After this, a scoop. Kakashi passed them because Naruto was too damn strong. They also tested out both of their abilities. Sakura was way below average, and Sasuke was above average. He was at least a Chunin level, if not a little bit higher. So, because of that, after that shit, Naruto, they all got on a mission with them protecting Tazuna. Tazuna didn't make fun of Naruto because actually this time he's way more good looking, he's way taller, and but he does have his tail back. Ha 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 ha. For, believe me, it's for good reasons. Good reasons. Fuck, I need to find the good reasons to have his tail back. I will find it fucking later. Well, anyways, let's fucking continue. When they go on, they found the demon brothers and Naruto backhanded them and he said, wow, these magic mans are really lean like you, Sasuke. Sasuke said, I really need to teach your damn brain, you morons and stuff. Naruto said, but I already am a genius. 1 plus 1. His brain exploded. And Tazuna said, he is so idiot. interrogated them and he told them every fucking thing. Everything about the universe. Nah, I'm kidding. Duh. They only told them about the plan. Because of this nonsense, I don't know what this cat or Gata person is, but I will go and defeat him. He sounds strong. Cause he switched up in his mind thinking, Naruto, you won't even find him a challenge. And Naruto said, hey, Kakashi-sensei, what is that look on you? Kakashi said, nothing. And then they go and read the vote person. The vote wasn't caught doing his vote, and he told them how they are lucky that they even didn't meet the elites of Gato. Well, they were there, Sakura slept, and Gato was drunk. Now, I mean, Tazuna was drunk, and Kakashi was reading his God know what book. Well, this Naruto and Sasuke were awake, and Naruto did a backflip in personality. You know, sounded so much more genius and serious in this words, and he said to Sasuke seriously, Sasuke, I will tell you something. Why aren't you, I don't know, proudful, with pride? Why aren't you just stuck-up moron with a stick up in his ass? Why aren't you a cocky bastard, arrogant shit that think that everyone is below his feet, that think he is a god among gods? Sasuke looked at him and he looked around and he shrugged and he said, I don't know why, but I feel like the spoiled things that the villagers did to me are nothing. I don't want to be a god. The only thing I want is to regrow my clan back and to possibly have my vengeance. I won't go on far things like betraying the villager stuff, but I still want it. But I still would have to do it if I have to do it. Naruto said, I can respect that, but seriously, the villagers were spoiling you, bowing to your feet just like that. But they hated the Uchiha clan like they were the scums of the world. They treated them like they wanted to treat me if I wasn't so damn powerful. But, what if they weren't kissing your feet? They were kissing something else. Sasuke said, I know, I have already thought about that, but I don't know what they are kissing. Naruto said, do you have something very special about you than normal people? To me, I have I have incredible level regen, and the more I get hurt, the more everything about me except intelligence increases. Sasuke said, I wish it did that, but you're still right. It's really weird, they can't just kiss me alone for nothing. I wonder. I do have a special thing, Not said. Really? What is it? Not Sasuke said, it's called a Sharingan. It's a doujutsu. So, it was stated to be the only one of the 3 doujutsus in the world, only followed by the Byakugan and the Rinnegan of the Sage of the Sixth Path. Its abilities is simple. It enhances the body every time where you see in slow motions and the slow motions increased every time away. You can cast incredible genjutsus and have incredible immunity to genjutsus, and there's also hidden abilities. I don't know what they are, but they still say there is. That wasn't, weird. It really is weird. You can unlock it through meetings, right? Sasuke said, oh yeah, on a trauma or something like that. Naruto said, I have a genjutsu that might help you. And then after this, Naruto put him in a genjutsu where he saw the most terrifying thing of his life over and over and over again. After this, he had unlocked a Sharingan. One of it was 2 and the other was 1. Then Naruto got him out of the genjutsu and they said, how are you feeling? Sasuke said, I feel great. I feel like the world around me is slow motion, but still, I feel my chakra decreasing at an incredible rate. Naruto said, I wonder why. But then he said, hey, why don't I give you my key? Some of my key. Sasuke said, I don't know what key is, but it probably sounds like something that is helpful. Naruto said, oh, it is. After this, he gave them a key reserves. It wasn't a big one, but it was a developing key reserves that it can develop on its own, so it doesn't need to give him more of it. He can develop on his own and grow more key and key. Sasuke felt boosted naturally and he said, what the hell? Naruto said, it's key. Key grants you abilities that chakra can't. First of all, you can do projectiles. You can turn them into... If you have great master over it, you can do elemental attacks. You can seal. And you also can fly. And it also can enhances your physical powers much more than any other the chakra technique to enhance. And it also have hidden abilities that I don't know. But one ability is way more useful. It's called the Kaioken. It makes your overall power level double by 2, meaning that you are way stronger than you was. But it has a downside. If you didn't have a strong body, then you will die. Sasuke said, that's a very downside. I would use it only in the most precise of situations. Naruto said, fair enough, pal. And then he got the Kaioken in front of him. He suppressed it as much to not break the boat or make his aura be felt around the area. And Sasuke did with the Sharingan copied it. How did he copy it? Because the key got through every part of his body, not only enhancing his body passively, but also his Sharingan passively. Even without using ki, the Sharingan is much more powerful than it was. And it also can copy ki techniques. Yup. You're gonna say, oh, why are you being a Sasuke fanboy on this one too? Because simply, pal, I want him to be powerful. Not as powerful as Naruto, because let's face it, the man in the future can regenerate without having his soul, so meaning that he is completely immortal. Even if the universe was removed, he can't die. Do you know what that means? In the future, he can be comparable to beings that are higher than Cthulhu. And for those who didn't read them will say, oh, what the fuck is Cthulhu? He is probably not even higher than Kaguya. And if you're saying this, then you don't have a fucking brain. Because Cthulhu can fucking kill because the mortal mind or a weaker creature's mind can't handle the image of Cthulhu. So you are telling me that someone that can literally make any mortal mind or any lower being than it, and it just disappear, just go insane or fucking die from one look is weaker than Kaguya? I don't think so. And also, Cthulhu isn't something like, oh, he is only a very strong creature. Nah, Cthulhu is a godly alien. You've hit that right. He's a fucking godly alien. He isn't some weak creature with the ability to kill a lot of mortal minds and weaker beings than it by just looking at it. He's a freaking god. And you know what? If he was more powerful than Cthulhu, then he should be comparable to the. Then I should at least put him comparable to the outer gods. The outer gods are said to be the supreme gods of the Cthulhu. And you're gonna say, oh, they are probably comparable to the Otsutsuki. Well, duh. Fuck no. They are fucking outerversal. And do you know what that fucking means? They can fucking threaten the entire life of the fucking multiverse just by simply existing. And that's more fucking impressive than anything any Naruto character did, because, oh no, Naruto exists, the multiverse is doomed. That never happened in Naruto. That never happened on a scale of planets or even mountains. That never fucking happened. They aren't to that insane level of power. So anyways, let's fucking continue. When they reach the boat with now, let's get the talking more. Naruto and Sasuke stayed silent for about 30 minutes, and then Naruto said, I don't believe that you are not just, but still, that doesn't answer my question. Why are you not spoiled? Sasuke said, I don't really know. I just feel like I have a lot of people, like I have someone that wants me to not be spoiled. Maybe it's you, because you have been the only one who's been looking at me without kissing my feet for my Sharingan. You just treated me like a normal human being. That was something that maybe made me not become spoiled brat. But still, I think the more logical question is because the spirit of my mother would kick my ass when I get to the other life. And then they both laughed, but then Naruto got into a serious mode, and he sighed and he said, these old days were nice. I really miss the old days where we both could just stare at the moon and never look away to people hating us. Hating me and kissing your feet for the Sharingan. So they said, yeah, true. After this, they go to Zabuza arc. The Zabuza arc was simply like this. Naruto cuts the sword. Zabuza was thinking, oh, he has incredible physical strength. But still, incredible strength isn't gonna make me lose. He didn't know that he dug his own grave. He then moved towards Naruto thinking that he was a tank type, a heavy attack type, and a durable type. But then he was fucking wrong. He wasn't just a tank type, he was an all type. Someone that has all the types. Well, semi all types, since he is dumb as fuck. So after this Naruto dodged it easily and then he elbowed Zabuza away, with Zabuza crashing unconscious, and then Haku came and he said, oh, thanks for taking out Zabuza. Now the hidden mist will be happy for the rewards here. Naruto said, you smell like a boy. Kakashi said, Naruto, it's a girl. Haku said, oh, finally, someone that doesn't mistake me for a boy, for a girl. Kakashi's foot dropped and he said, Naruto's senses are really so high. After this, Haku took Zabuza, but then Naruto said, wait, he's only unconscious. Aren't you supposed to, kill him? Haku said, oh, sorry, but I will kill him later. The Mist wants to see his last suffering words. After this, Haku left, and Naruto was now seeing that Haku had a lot of lies behind him. And then he turned into a serious mode and he said, very, very lowly, dirty liar. After this, he goes to Sasuke noticing his change and his expression, and he said, there's something wrong about the Ambu, isn't he? Naruto said, yeah, I don't know what, but he has this trail of lies behind him. It's almost like he knew that this was gonna happen and was ready for it, like in the beginning. Like, if we, just think about it, it's a much of a coincidence to him to come just before I can finish him off. It can't be just a normal coincidence. It should be something more. Something that made it happen. It was like he was expecting that, and he came here for it. Sasuke said with him at the same low tone, do you think that he is working with Zabuza? Naruto said, I'm not so sure about that, but still, I don't trust that boy. We should better keep up for him. Sasuke nodded and he said, whatever you say, Cap. And after this, they go on to Tazuna's house. Tazuna's house was very fucking nice, considering that it was nice, since the country was very poor, more than poor. 100 feet is not even enough to dig to say how poor it was. They literally had no money to buy a house, so they made it themselves. And after this, they were greeted by Tazuma's daughter, and it goes the same. Minori was still a brat who got them to not even being like that, but not the one heard that he said, why are you like that? It's not simply because you despise heroes and hate them. It should be deep. It should be something like you lost someone just from him acting like a hero. And I said, yeah, so what? You're gonna use your illusion magic skills to know my past? Kakashi said, it is chakra, not magic. Nori said, whatever it is, it still is meaning that you ninjas are only the people with few tricks and nothing to hurt them. Not said, oh really? So you are saying that this can't hurt anyone? And then he shot a small cube blast out of the window. The small cube blast collided with an empty forest that had nothing and it exploded a larger chunk of it. When this happened, you know, Reese dropped and he said, I think that some of you ninjas have something that can hurt someone. Slightly. Notice that. Slightly. Don't you see? I took out half of them. I took out the entire mountain. And I said, he tried to act like Gato was too strong for them, and he said, Gato's men took out an entire valley of mountains. Naruto said, oh really? Did they destroy them after this, or did they only take out the people? And Nani was saying, just whatever. You're not strong enough to kill them. Naruto said, whatever you say, kid. Right now, Sasuke was confused. He never had that side of Naruto, that serious side a lot. He only saw it when they were fighting, but now it was coming a lot. It was like someone was manipulating. It was like someone was writing events for him to be like this. And you guys already know who it is. So anyways, let's fucking continue. Naruto was lying under the tree, pretending to be sleeping since he smelled from a mile away that the same amber was coming. And then he opened his eyes slightly. He developed a skill where he can open his eyes very slightly that even anyone can see it open. And he saw that the Ambu but unmasked and in a kimono. He looked like a girl, a lot like a girl. He even dressed like a fucking girl. And when he was about to touch him, he thought that touch was poisonous, so he got his arm out and twisted it, and he said, who are you? Haku tried to act innocent, and he said, oh, you hurt me. I only tried to wake you up. Naruto said, don't play innocent. I know that you are the Ampu that take Zabuza. You wanted to poison me, didn't you? Haku said, it wasn't poison. I was trying to wake you up and pretend to be normal. Naruto said, okay, whatever. When you go, tell Zabuza that I want a rematch, but tell him to not go down this easily. Haku said, alright, I will tell him that. After this, he goes away. Meanwhile, Naruto goes away, but Sasuke came before he could even stop an inch. It's going, and he said, Naruto, what was that? Why are you sleeping here? Naruto said, yeah, I kinda overdid it a bit. Kinda. You mean destroying 5 mountains was kinda overdid it. Naruto said, you can't blame me, fool. I was um 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 very despicable. Sasuke said, "Alright, funny guy, come on, let's go." Naruto said, "Fuck you, Sasuke." Sasuke was surprised at him swearing for the first time, and he said, "Are you okay, Naruto? This is the first time you swear." Naruto then shook his head, and then he returned to his normal self and he said, "Oh yeah, I'm okay. Just like that every time I see a serious situation, I do a 100-degree change." Sasuke said, "Naruto knows what a 100-degree change is. The world is probably ending." Naruto said, my serious self is now getting into my normal self, because now I feel a lot smarter than before. It's like that the effect of the Zenkai boost have now upgraded to make it to everything, but I haven't been hurt since a lot of time, since my regeneration would have already casted it away. But then Sasuke said, strange. It's like they planted it on the inside. Not said on the inside. That's probably it. Naruto then got his hand on the inside, and he tried to see what was wrong with him, and then he got it. He got his heart out and he said, "Aha! That's it. That's a device made by all of the experienced shinobi to just poison someone's heart, immediately killing them. But since from my incredible durability on the inside and body outside for everything and anything, I fear no. I have I have I have ignored 90% of the effect, but to be honest, it actually made me stronger, so I don't really see why not keep it." Sasuke said, "Keep it? You can't just keep it. What if you are in a fight and your regeneration shouldn't blame you?" Naruto said, "I'm dead either way." Sasuke said, "But you can't die, you are my friend. You should stay until we both finish off Itachi and start working together." Naruto said, "You really trust me that much to get me in your family business?" Sasuke said, "You're the only person I trust in that damn village, and the only one that I will trust in keeping a secret or going with me." Naruto said, "Wow." But then I appeared and I said, "Gay." Naruto said, "Who are you?" And I said, "Oh, don't worry. You will know soon." Soon enough, Naruto. After this, I disappeared, and Sasuke said, "Wow, that guy was really creepy." Naruto said, "Tell me about it." His white hair and one red eye and the other purple eye make it really creepy. And he also is so fucking pale. It's like he's like that he hasn't had food in years. And then Sasuke said, "Oh, don't worry about it. That he's probably just giving us a warning. He's probably like some random guy, he is probably like some random stranger from a godly realm that has immense power and trying to give us a warning." Not said, "I don't see any warning in his word." Sasuke said, "But what if he was warning about himself? After I said, that would make sense, since I kinda remember his face. Sasuke said, you can't remember his face? Yeah, it's weird. I remember like him. But then he got a very brief flashback and he said, damn, this hurt. Sasuke said, are you okay, bro? What happened? I said, nothing, just my head hurts. It's like I got a fucking flashback about this. It was a pod all around me. Someone with black hair and another woman with black hair. And then another baby. Wait, the baby was me. After this, I saw this. A red ball. A red ball falling from the sky. Fuck, this hurts. Sasuke said, hold on, bro. Don't try to remember more. It's probably too hard to remember your past. Naruto said, yeah, but wait. The woman and the man have my same tail. And then Sasuke said, yeah, I wonder why the tail is for. Then after this comes the comeback. This night was actually 30 minutes before the full moon. And then that was like, hey, and not was there, and he said, whoa, Zava, you had my message? And Zava said, of course I did, brat. Since I know that you are so damn strong, I came up with a backup plan. And then two shinobis came and he said, non Uzumaki brat, I welcome you, the Ninja Trio X, the Ninja Twin X. Not said, whoa, they look like us, Sasuke, but they only need to be more handsome and have black hair. Sasuke said, true, they also need to get rid of these ugly super big mustaches. And oh, look at this. Is that one of their hairstyles are pink? Did they get the hair from Sakura? Sasuke continued, yeah, it's probably it. Since they have a pink outfit with unicorns in it. Nata said, oh, also look at that. The both of them have very weird glasses. And then not, and then Sakura got blue Naruto on the head and she said, Naruto back. Get to work and don't insult them like that. Naruto said, you know that I'm more durable than a small moon, so you are typically breaking your entire hand. And Sakura said, oh, yeah. And then she fell down, screaming in pain because all of her bones and organs were destroyed. Then Naruto said, oh shit, we have a useless shit on the verge of death. And then I appeared and said, normally I would let you fucking die, but say that it will be a very good character development to have him through pain. I will fucking make you alive. And after this, I make alive. And I also make time forward. And Naruto said, why did you make time forward? I said, you know, when you look at the moon, my child. Look at the fucking moon. After this, when Naruto looked at the moon, disappeared, and he started having heart beating. His heartbeat was heard throughout all of them, And then he started to grow. He grew like a monkey. He was now 10 meters bigger than the QB. And then he looked down at the two shinobis. He started to rampage. Since he could control himself slightly, he didn't rampage anyone. He rampaged them and Zabuza. He killed them all, including Haku. Well, Kakashi was saying, what the hell? This isn't stuff that the Ninetales can do. In fact, the Ninetales is dead because Naruto's ki is so damn immense and his powers are so damn immense. What is this? Sasuke then said, Naruto, what is this? And then he said, the tail. The tail. The tail. Naruto has a tail and it's perfectly shaped like the monkey tail. It's perfect. But to analyze that, it's the tail that makes him transform at night. Kakashi said, and what are we gonna do? Sasuke said, leave it to me. And then he inhaled and said, Naruto, get back here or I will make you do 1 + 1. Naruto then got back here and sat down like a cat, and he growled like a duck, very sad. And then Sasuke said, now get your shit up and cut your tail. Naruto looked very hard at that, and then Sasuke said, alright then, alright then I will cut it. Sasuke then got out. Then made a key sword with the help of Naruto shaping it, with Naruto key powering it to make it hard enough to cut his tail. After this he cut his tail, and Naruto reverted back into normal. And then Kakashi said, well, that was too easy. If Naruto is getting down by 1 + 1, then I don't know what will he do when you say 2 + 2. Or Sasuke said, he only does that for me because he has become too smart that he can solve it. But now he remembers the memories of me lecturing him when I say it myself. So Kakashi say, sounds like gay. And then Sasuke said, what? I'm not some gay brat. I am not gay. And Kakashi said, the proofs are too much, Sasuke. You are gay. Sasuke said, fuck you, Kakashi. After this, Naruto was just getting up and he said, what the hell happened here? Oh, why is that giant monkey shit? Why is there a giant monkey footstep here? Sasuke said, the tail of yours apparently had an ability that makes you able to transform into a giant monkey when you look at that full moon. Naruto said, oh, nice. Do you think it's a Gekkei Genkai? Kakashi said, no. Since a Gekkei Genkai is natural like this, a Gekkei Genkai that can be accessed without any special requirements but only one of the natural size. There is no Gekkei Genkai for ki, since ki is its own natural thing. So because of this, I don't think this is a Gekkei Genkai, but instead something like a family inheritance. Naruto got more flashbacks about his past. He saw until the moment that he knew that he wasn't human. And he said, ah, damn, these flashbacks are so goddamn annoying. Sasuke said, hold it, Deborah. Tell me privately what you saw. How did they both go? Well, thing. I am 100% sure that they are going to make out, since they are gay. And not also hearing that, shut up, Kakashi, we are not gay. And Kakashi said, oh yeah, I forgot, his hearing was just too damn amazing. And after this, Naruto was saying, alright, Sasuke, I will tell you what I saw. And he then told him what he saw was Sasuke saying, so my best friend is an alien. But to be honest, you really are not like the aliens in the story are like, oh, I come to invade your planet. Give me your fucking planet before I blow it up. Or anything like that. You're simply just innocent and good. And after the sun appeared and said, well, he may be good, but not his race. Naruto said, you, why do you care so much about me? I said, let's just say I make you. Naruto said, no. So that means that my father was gay and he cheated on mother. But Sasuke said, oh, I didn't know that your father was this much gay, and that he was so gay that he got pregnant. And then I said, no, what the fuck are you saying? I'm not fucking gay. And your father did cheat on your fucking mother. It's simply that I made you. I sent you to the fucking earth I made you have saiyan, the name of your race, to give you chakra as well as ki, and the stuff. Not I said, what is a saiyan? I said, alright, listen up, kids. This is a story to tell for ages. The Saiyans are simply an ultimate warrior race. The race got down to planets to eliminate them and then sell them to the higher prices, but it was eliminated one day on the hand of a Tyrant Freezer. The Tyrant Freezer was so damn powerful that in his base form he was dwarf star level. So because of that, your father tried to stop him, but he failed miserably. So because of that, the Saiyan race fucking died. And after this, I came to you on the last dying moments of the planet. I saw you there, sitting cutely in that little chamber. The scouters calculated your power level to be around 4, which, to be honest, is comparable to a male human. Well, if that male human was weak, at least it's in the teenagers area, and higher than that. So I picked you up. I made you have Saiyan to make you have more potential than the full-blooded Saiyan. And I gave you chakra as well as ki. Ki is natural to the race, so you already had it. And also, now let's tell me your specialties for being a Saiyan. First, your physiology. Your Saiyan's physiology. You're born with a tail. The tail will turn you into a giant fucking monkey when you see the moon. And the Zinkai boost. Every time you get hurt, you will recover and have more powerful. On the normal Saiyans, they only gain into strength, speed, durability, and other stuff. But to you, it's everything. So that's it. Born with powers that is about moon level, to some even being born to planetary level at newborns. And also, Saiyans are super prodigies. In an alternate timeline, the one that was supposed to be you had learned a technique that took 50 years to create in only one glance. And they also have a lot of copy abilities. They have natural affinity for almost everything. And because of that, they're considered the ultimate warriors. But still, as powerful as they were, they couldn't survive the wrath of Frieza. And also, Frieza has more forms. Yes, his first form was as dwarf star level. His second form, which makes him twice more powerful in the power level category. And the third form, which makes him at least 0.5 more powerful. And that's in multipliers. And he also have his final form, which makes him at his full power of it largest star level. Naruto sweat dropped and he said, "How do you expect me to fight this madness?" I said, "Well, your Zinkai is way more powerful than any other Saiyan, and your natural affinity is way more powerful. And you also have the advantage in two types of energy, and they are mixed together, making them way more powerful. So, to raise your chances up, you also have, what is it? Yeah, you also have the potential to become a Super Saiyan." Sasuke said, "Super what?" I said, "Super Saiyan, a legend among legends among legends." It was stated that in that the Saiyan who turns to Super Saiyan is stated to be the most powerful being in the universe. Well, that was a joke. He wasn't actually the most powerful being in the universe. He was actually more powerful than Frieza. But if you know how much, but from what I told you, Frieza's very fucking powerful. So being more powerful than him is already impressive. And the Super Saiyan has a 50 times multiplier on your power level, meaning that a normal human that has a power level of 5 will have the power level of 180 when he gets Super Saiyan, meaning that he would be moon level. Not the others on the floor, they said, "I want that. I want to be a Super Saiyan." Sasuke said, "Shut up, Naruto. You can't just be like that. This will take a lot, considering that if you want to become just as powerful as Frieza, you will have to do at least 500 times of Kaioken and with very high degree of training, you also need gravity and stuff. And then I said, and that's where I come in, children. I'm not just here to tell you your origin, I'm also here to give you a potential to become even higher. Naruto said, what do you mean? I said, well, you see, I will give you the ability to travel between all the universes, and you will then have to learn it, all the powers then, and then you will have to learn the powers. When you learn it, you will then become ready. When you learn enough powers and become strong enough, you will become ready. Seek powerful opponents. I want them to be powerful enough to give you a headache. Understand, my child? Now, to make it more interesting, Sasuke, you two will be soul-bounded. Not that I said soul-bounded, but doesn't that mean that if one dies, then the other dies? I said, true, that's true. But to make it more fair, I will give Sasuke immortality. Not that I also want immortality. I said, shut up, brat. You already have the potential to rival even the most powerful of gods, and you want now immortality. You can get it later. Not said, true. But how powerful is his immortality? I said, very powerful. Very fucking powerful that no being in my omniverse can kill him except me. And Naruto cried and he said, nah, I want it. Sasuke said, get that in Naruto. Get that in your face, Naruto. Now you may can knock me out, but you can't kill me. Killing me is another whole thing than just knocking me out now. Naruto said, I hate you. What's your name? I said, John the Ripper, but call me John. And then he said, alright, John. So, why are you helping me and Sasuke? Since you are the one who brought me here in the beginning, it can't be just to do something. And I said, it's true. I really didn't just brought you here to live your handy dandy nicey life. I also brought you here in hope that you can kill humans, but it looks like you didn't want it. So, I will give you the choice once again. Kill them or be a good idiot bastard and help everyone, and then they will help you in your need. And then he said, I will help everyone that is in need. After this they came back to the village, and Sasuke said, well, since now we are soul bounded, we should be in the same house. They said at the same time, and then I appeared and said, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. You two can now read each other's mind just by saying read. And you two can also are having too much similarities. Sasuke said, Naruto, just because you don't have a brain, don't take some of my brain. Naruto said, I have a brain now. And he said, still, what if you turn out to be brainless again? Naruto said, alright. Now, what do we call it? But, and I said, the start of An epic adventure. Not as in, what do you mean? Well, you see, it isn't just gonna be your world, since since you can go to other worlds. You won't just watch them, you will explore them. You will have the start of an epic adventure, you two. They both looked at each other alternately, and then they have a very big smile. And then I said, enjoy my gift, kids. After this, it's the end of chapter, part 2.